Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Bellinelli passes to Collison. He dishes it to Casper. Passes it to Bellinelli. 4 on the clock. Cousins with a screen on Lopez. Bellinelli with the 3. Sacramento gets it back. Kufis kicks to Cousins. Good. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Sloan kicks to Lopez. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Costa Kufis. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Sloan dishes to Lopez. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Down low, here's Cauley Stein. Here's Cousins. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Sloan passes to Young. He kicks to Sloan. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Timeout called by the Kings. Well, last season, Greg, another year without playoff basketball in Sacramento. A shame to see some of the best fans in the NBA not be a part of the postseason.
It's a great point, Kevin. Now, 9 straight years where the Kings have failed to make the postseason. 29-win seasons aren't going to get you very far when you're battling in the West.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And, you know, you mentioned the 9 straight years without a playoff appearance for the Kings. Their last trip was in 2006. And since then, they've been... Whoa! Nasty. Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Rondo kicks to Bellinelli. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Screen by Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night. And Sloan kicks to Ellington. The dish now to Lopez. Johnson outside. The 3. And he gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 14.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Now Bellinelli. This one for 3, and it's good.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's Sloan. At the top of the key, Lopez. To the inside, here's Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Kings. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Rondo kicks to Gay. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes to Sloan. Down low. Here's Lopez, and he goes in for the dunk.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now here's Rondo. Gay outside. Feeds to Cousins. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. And that one's good. Gay's got 20.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
To the middle. Here's Young. Here's Lopez. It's blocked. Now here's Rondo. He's tightly guarded. Gay outside. Cousins with a screen for Gay. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Sacramento making a switch here. Acey's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Brownie's checked in for Wayne Ellington. It's deflected. Bellinelli dishes to Rondo. Cousins against Lopez. Cousins, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
On the wing, Johnson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Rondo kicks to Gay. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Nets leading by 14. Brown outside. The feed now to Lopez. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Lopez with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Johnson's got the ball. Here's Young. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. 19 points here for Thaddeus Young.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Timeout called by the Kings. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He was intent on running the offense through DeMarcus Cousins. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
What a game we've seen here for Young. He's got 21 points and a steal. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Kings trail by 16. The pass to Acey. He feeds it to Bellinelli. Pass to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And no question, G.A., Rudy Gay is one of those guys who has always put up great numbers, But in 9 seasons he's been in the league, only one playoff. Only one. Count them, one. Back in 2012.
Yeah, but what if he were still in Memphis, though, Kevin? I mean, that's one of it. Sometimes it's not always your fault that you're not getting there.
True.
You got to play on a good enough team, and he hasn't up to this point. So, yeah, he's had his moments of inconsistency and will disappear at times. So there's some shared blame there as to why he hasn't been more consistent when it comes to the postseason.
Rondo passes to Gay. He dishes it to AC. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. AC's got 4 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 14. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. .137 left to play in the final quarter. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Cousins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Shoots from 12. A second chance effort. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Gay.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Outside Rondo. Here's Cousins. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nets.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Lopez. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Gay against Johnson. It's Young on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. You guys faced a team tonight that really gave a strong effort, yet you were able to overcome them in the end to pick up this victory.
You know, I think it shows our poise, you know. We responded, you know. I think we were really at our highest urgency level, and we came together as a team, and this time we held our lead in that.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Brooke Lopez. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for